All right, chat. Hello, hello, and hello. My name is John, and welcome to the stream. And we are back with more Final Fantasy 16. And this game is shaping up still to beat my fucking game of the year. And I hear some people saying that this game isn't gonna be game of the year. I'm like, the fuck it is. Because not only is this game's score gonna carry it, not only is like the narrative gonna carry it, not only is the combat gonna carry it, but this game has a lot of shit going on. It's just a lot of reasons why people are saying this game's... Well, there's only a few reasons why they say this game's not gonna be game of the year. And I just want to point it out. Number one, yeah, it does kind of chill out after... Like, the tutorial, it's the tutorial. Now, you're either going to have fun with it, or you're going to be like, okay, that dragged on. I'm not dragged on, but okay, that happened. Now let's get to the meat potatoes. Which, spoiler alert, yeah, there's still more fucking tutorial, because now you're just 20-year-old Clive. And now you're getting used to icon powers, well, your specific icon powers, as well as, you know, more combat shit and etc. Because now you just got more freedom to do shit. Then, of course, the real game starts when you're 30-year-old Clive. You got your Ifrit. You got your second, dominant power. I keep saying icon. But you got your second, summon or dominant power. And now the game opens up to you for real. So now all the places you used to know are still there. They just got a little more stuff going on. You're pretty much the main character after Sid passes you the main character role, because Sid's the main character after your fucking like when you're in your 20s. Well, when Clive is in his 20s, and it shows because literally Sid tells you where to go. He comes with you most of the time. He's doing most of the talking. While you're just sitting there brooding and trying to get revenge for your brother, which you find out is a lie. Small spoiler warning on that, but if you made it this far into my streams, then there's no spoilers here. And plus what you're about to see is definitely going to be spoilers, so why are you here? Go away. Anyway, but with all that said, this game's pacing is fine. It's just people are used to games being like, okay, let's get to it. Come on, I want to get to it. Come on, come on, come on. I'm like, have you ever played a Final Fantasy game before? This game is more Final Fantasy I think Final Fantasy has ever been. Because there are way more cutscenes. There's way more stuff to get attached to. There are way more characters to love on. Even the side characters have more charm than they used to back in like... Hell, even in Final Fantasy 15, the side characters weren't even that interesting, outside of Cindy for, you know, obvious reasons. And, Sid, of course, in that game, your dad is a non-factor, because he dies, literally, in the first 30 minutes of the game. Hell, even your love interest isn't even that interesting, because she dies later. Yeah, I'm spoiling the fuck out of Final Fantasy 15. That game's old as shit by now, and if you haven't played Final Fantasy 15, because it's been cheap as shit, it stays on sale. If you haven't played it, oh fucking well. Actually, I should have said spoilers about Final Fantasy 15, but you know what? I'm in that kind of mood. And you know what? I would agree with you. But the thing is, a lot of people complain about side quests not being interesting, or not being engaging, or being fetch quest. And I can tell you, probably about 30% of the quests side quests you do in this game are fetch quest. The others are like, you have to fight some shit. You gotta... Well, mostly, yeah, you gotta fucking fight shit, yeah. Now, do the fetch quests annoy me a bit after a while? Yeah, because I'm kind of late in the game now, and I'm like, okay, I need all of my side quests to engage me. But other than that, I'm not complaining too much. I'm not complaining to the point where it's like, yeah, I'm bored with this. I'm just more like, okay, I'm in late game, and I'm kind of like not caring too much about the dialogue, but I will say this is the moist. This is the most voice acted Final Fantasies have been since honestly 15 and 13. Like everything is voice acted in this game, which I guess it's just special for me because I am dyslexic as fuck. Like sometimes I put a word in there, sometimes I read the wrong word, sometimes I read the first sentence in the second sentence and have to start over. So for everything to be VA'd, and maybe like 10% of some things in this game you have to read, I'm okay with this. And for them to actually care, and I think this is an oversight where people are not paying attention. Every fucking side quest is voice acted. Think about that for a moment. They could have just did the main story bits. Actually, they could have pulled a Final Fantasy 14. Well, only the main story will get VA. And maybe some side quests or some events. But only majority of Final Fantasy 14 are the MSQ. I mean, is the MSQ is VA'd. But every side quest, including the main quest, has VA. Think about that for a moment. Appreciate the unappreciated. Because that shit there is important. Because I used to hate doing side questing games and yeah, I have to read it and then like, okay, here we go. But now, everything's VA'd so the work is done for you. All you have to do is listen now. And again, this is just personal for me. Because I don't have to fucking read everything. Oh, shit. But give me just a bit. Let me go handle something, and then we're going to start Final Fantasy 16. Because I'm going to sit and talk about the shit that I'm loving about this game. The good, the bad, and the unappreciated. But, I'll be right back. And we're going to get this loaded up. Sit tight, chat. Alright, I'm back. Let's get started. Oof. Now, one thing I will say, now that I'm back, about side quests, there's a bit of an overabundance of them. Like, sometimes it can feel a bit overwhelming.
Alright, Clive. Blackthorn told me you helped him out again. Tough for that. Speaking of which...
But not too bad.
I'm actually a bit,
worried about him. And you want my advice?
afraid so. It's a bit of a funny one, this, but I saved this posh knob while I was out on a mission, and he gave me this flashy ring to say thank you. So, obviously, I show it to Blackthorn, thinking he'll be impressed, only for him to go white as a sheet and quiet as a curl instead. Try as I might, I can't for the life of me work out what could have got him upset like that. And seeing as how Blackthorn opens up when you're around, I thought maybe...
I'd speak to him again. Well, I suppose there's no point leaving him to stew.
Cheers, Clive.
I'll be sure to pay him a visit as soon as I have a moment.
All right, I'll meet you by the forge then. You come along when you're ready.
Paul said it was an army of Akashic. What will happen?
Bloody hell, Clive. Not this again. Oh, ain't you got better things to do with your time?
That remains to be seen. August tells me he showed you a ring, and that the sight of it clearly upset you. Would you mind telling us why?
Come on, mate. Bottling it up ain't gonna help no one. If it weren't the ring, and it was something I said, then I'm sorry.
It was the ring, right? It brought back some unhappy memories, that's all. Memories better left forgotten.
Memories of what?
There are things we'd all rather leave behind, Blackthorn. But sometimes it helps to talk about them.
And sometimes it doesn't. Is that so hard to understand?
Don't be like that.
Fine. If it'll get you off my back. That ring you flashed was the work of Zoltan. We apprenticed together, back in the day.
You've never mentioned him before.
Why would I? Ain't seen him in decades, and the last time I did, we almost came to blows. The ring brought it all back. I could tell it was one of his the moment I saw it. Bastard's improved, though. More than I thought possible. That thing's a work of art.
So it was a nice ring. Worth a few gil, maybe. What's it matter to you?
It matters, because engraving metal's a nightmare, and I've got no bloody idea how he managed it. The fact is, I couldn't make anything even half that detailed.
So what? You're an armorer, not a jeweler.
I'm the Idleway's master craftsman. I'm not stealing a living at some backwater village forge. My armor keeps you lot safe, and my swords keep you dangerous. As far as I'm concerned, every swing of my hammer's another blow struck in the name of our cause. So I put my heart and soul into my work. Because the curse breakers deserve better than second best. And I refuse to be shown up by the likes of Zoltan.
Very well. Why don't we go and pay him a visit? Learn his secret.
I doubt he'd be too happy to see me.
Then just this once. Make peace with being second best. Swallow your pride, and focus all your energies on the task at hand. Keeping the curse breakers armed and armored. Provided you can do that, you'll hear no complaints from me. But if you can't, and it's going to distract you, we need to do something about it.
What'd you say, Blackthorn? You know he's right. And it's not like you'll be going alone.
All right.
Magic. So, where do you reckon old what's-his-name is then? Zoltan, was it?
In Dravozd, my old village. He won't have left. is the chief.
Dravost, eh? That rings a bell. Not far from Tabor, right? Just north of the fields of Carava. Got that, Clive? Meet us at Dravost as soon as you can, yeah? And I'll make sure Blackthorn don't get cold feet.
Good luck with that. I'll see you there.
Alright, so I grabbed that side quest. Are there any more on this side before I go? Because I'm trying to grab everything. So when I go out and do it, go to the same area, get it done,
Thoroughly soaker.
then we can focus on main story stuff.
Sid, do you recall the flowers I had you bring back to the yard?
Vaguely. Is something wrong?
I'm afraid so. I was able to get most of the Morganbeards to take root, but they rarely flower. I fear the soil here does not agree with them. However, I believe I have a solution.
I can't wait to hear it.
I'm going to marry the Morganbeards with Morbles. I know, but hear me out. Morbles are possessed of a highly choleric temperament. The fire which drives them appears to be maintained by an abundance of nutrient-rich ether drawn from their environs. I believe that by grafting a Morble vine to a Morganbeard, the appendage's wealth of vigor-inducing nutrients might well stimulate the flower to bloom. The endeavor, I assure you, is scientifically sound. I simply need a vine to prove the theory.
And all you need is a single vine from an ordinary Morble.
That is correct. A single vine. As for the Morble, I fear ordinary may not suffice. But, as luck would have it, a most extraordinary specimen is rumored to haunt the swamps of Rosaria. Why, a notice concerning this very creature was only recently posted on the hunt board.
How timely.
Well, I shan't keep you any longer. I know you have much to do, as do I. Now, where did I put my watering can?
If it's knowledge you seek,
Oh, this is a quest that's locked behind a hut. Oh,
Cole said it was an
this
army
is gonna be
of a
fun.
Kashyyyk.
What am I hunting, dear Moogle? Oh, it's a marble. Oh, fuck. That's gonna be, interesting. Gotta take down Carrot. Okay. Noted.
She can't kick. Glory to Griga. There you are. And not a moment too soon.
What's happened?
Taya's busy working herself into an early grave. Since the arrival of her latest patient, she's refused to stop, even for a moment. I've tried offering to see to him in her stead, but she won't hear of it. Clive, she hasn't left the infirmary in days. She's pushing herself too hard. And if she doesn't rest soon, will you talk to her? Order her to her chambers if that's what it takes. Because if she keeps this up, I fear the hideaway will be without its best physica before too long.
I know better than to order Taya to do anything, but I'll speak to her.
Thank you. I pray you have better luck than I did.
Well, Taya, Rodriguez worried about you. And if what he says is true, then so am I. We all admire your dedication, but you do need to rest.
I will, when it's time. Until then, I'm staying put. We owe him that much.
Who is he?
Someone from my past. Someone who doesn't deserve to die alone. It won't be much longer. The crystal's curse has almost finished its work. If I had the tears, I could ease his passing. But without them, we've nothing that will touch the agony of those last few hours.
How would tears help this man?
Not my tears. Tears of mercy. Alicia, it's the only thing strong enough.
You wouldn't, Taya. Surely. There must be something we can do for him.
Sometimes an easy death is the greatest kindness we can offer. You do well to remember that, Rodrigue.
I will. We have all the ingredients we need for Alicia Balwam. It needs to be fresh, though, so we rarely have much to hand. I can make the draft if you can bring me what we're missing.
Just tell me what you need.
There is a species of venom-weeping spider that lives in the forests of Norvent, near Lorbert's Pass. Bring me one of their eyes. Preserve it as best you can, but avoid contact with the tears. I'll make sure the other ingredients are ready before you return.
Thank you, Clive. I won't forget this.
All right, now we head out. Hold on, chat.
Rodrigo could have mentioned his spiders would be the size of curls.
Stay down!
Get him!
The hell? I don't play fucking Fortnite. That's why Mega Play could be better if it charged faster. What's good, dude, Hunter? You alright?
Hopefully one will be enough. Rodrigo will have prepared the other ingredients by now.
Yeah, that's good. I'm glad you're doing good. Oof.
The free city's under siege?
The wrong button.
Run like the wind. Kicked down already?
No. This charmer ain't letting anyone through.
Why are the gates closed?
Chief's orders. No one's allowed in without his say-so. Not that I'd have let you in anyway. You look like trouble. I suggest you go home.
That's what I'm trying to do, you little prick. Ain't changed a bit, have you, Snotty?
No. It isn't. Blackthorn.
Long time no see, eh?
What the hell are you doing here?
Well, it was meant to be a surprise, but since you are so nicely, I'm here to see Zoltan, you fucking numbskull. Now let us through.
All right. Just don't go starting anything with the chief.
Yeah, I promise I won't throw the first punch. That good enough for you?
Go on then.
Much obliged.
Oh, so this side quest leads you to a whole nother damn city. See, this is what I like about most of the side quests in this game. They open up new areas or introduce
So
new
this
hunts.
is Dravaged. Not much going on, is there?
It's a smithing town.
How side quests
I was
should
a
be.
lad. You have to shout to be heard over the sound of hammer on anvil. Clive, you're good with people. You speak to Sultan.
Hey, you ain't backing out now, are you?
There's a river of bad blood between me and the chief. But if someone can build me a bridge, then I'll cross it.
All right. I'll see what I can do.
I appreciate it. It'll be near the forge on the hill. It was our master's. You'd have inherited it when I left.
Forge on the hill.
Good luck. You'll be needing it.
But if we can't fire the forges, how are we going to earn our keep?
Mama,
Hotter! Hotter, damn it! Those miserable flames wouldn't melt butter, let alone iron.
Pardon the intrusion. I'm looking for the chief.
That'd be me.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
I'll bet it is. Keep the gates closed, I tell him. Well done, Snotty. You're not welcome here. Get out. Before things turn nasty.
Blackthorn's here.
What did you say?
He's traveled a long way to see you.
Yes, has he?
He's waiting. Down by the gates.
Then I suggest you take him with you when you leave.
Didn't you apprentice together?
So what if we did?
Fuck! We're getting nowhere. These bearers' flames are next to bloody useless.
We're never going to be able to fire up the forges unless we can find some new crystals.
I'm a busy man, as you can see, so do me a favor and piss off. Oh, and if you're struggling to find your way out, ask Blackthorn. That prick knows exactly where the exit is. He's not wanted here, and neither are you.
All right. I'm going.
Let me guess. Zoltan told you to piss off.
As a personal favor to him, yes.
Well, at least he didn't beat about the bush.
There'll be no talking him round. Not after what I did.
Which is what exactly? If we're to help, we need to know. What turned the village against you?
I left. Dravost. Zoltan. The burden of leadership our dying master dropped in our laps. All of it. There are two kinds of smiths in this world, you see. My kind, who are in it for the love of the craft, who labour on a single piece from dawn to dusk to get it just right. And the other kind, who are in it for different reasons. People like Zoltan, whose work is quick and cheap. The kind of smiths who shit out a few hundred blades, reap the profit and divvy it out among themselves. There wasn't a single day we weren't at each other's throats. And bit by bit, people started taking sides. You would have torn Dravost in half had it gone on. So, I left.
You didn't have to do that.
Zoltan's a better chief than I would have been. His way of doing things kept food on people's tables. Dravost prospered without me and my lofty ideals getting in the road. Until the crystals run out at any rate. Without magic to fire the furnaces, this place is as good as dead.
It depends on how you look at it, though. There's got to be other ways of making fire. We manage it in the Deadlands.
Thanks to Sid's ingenuity, yeah. He saw all of this coming. Knew crystals were the problem, not the solution. And spent years coming up with ways of doing without.
You know what I mean, though, right? Where there's a will, there's a way. What I'm trying to say is that it's not your fault. You couldn't have predicted this.
It doesn't matter whose fault it is. I don't want to be the greatest smith alive just because I happen to be the last. Clive. Dravost won't last long without his furnaces. So, do you think it's time we shed Sid's bellows with the world? The way I see it, it's your decision to make.
Hold on, Blackthorn. Sid made those things for us. They give us an edge over the rest. And you'd be throwing it away.
All right. Do it. This place was your home. I won't abandon it to its fate. Sid's creations were never meant to be hoarded. It was only ever a matter of time before we shared them. Let this be another step on the road to freeing Valisthea from the prison of the Crystal's blessing. Dravost will show the world that it's possible. Wouldn't you agree, August?
When you put it that way, of course. It's like hearing Sid speak from beyond the grave.
Thank you, Clive.
Shall I go and fetch the plans, then?
I know I'm off by heart. I'll be needing some help, though. Building a furnace isn't exactly a one-man job. Do us a favour and round up anyone strong enough to lug a brick or two, would you, August?
All right, then.
And I've got a job for you too, Clive. Finding me some salamander skin. I need leather for the bellows and nothing else will withstand the heat. Luckily for us, salamanders feed out in the fields of Karava.
Time for a spot of hunting, then.
I'm gonna It's a desert salamander.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Let's make this quick, shall we? No mistakes. I dare say that will be enough for a decent set of bellows. Come on.
Faster.
All right. Back to the stables, Carl.
What's this all about then?
Don't know. Any trouble finding the skin?
Nothing I couldn't handle.
It's a salamander skin.
This should be plenty. Right then, time to put these louds to work. If everyone pulls their weight, we'll be finished in no time.
Well, I'll be damned. I honestly didn't think it'd work. But it's hot enough, all right. And without a single crystal in sight.
You know what this means, don't you?
I do, yeah. Dravost is saved.
Sorry about earlier. I take back everything I said. That thing you built us is an honest-to-God's marvel. You saved our village.
It's Blackthorn you should be thanking. He oversaw the construction.
Give this to him, would you?
What is it?
Pit Coal's cinders. After he left, I spent years trying to eke the most out of our forges. That there was my answer. Chuck it in the fire, and your forge will burn hotter for longer, which will do wonders for your steel. Our secret for yours. Only fair. I've always envied Blackthorn. Since the day I became chief, I spent every spare moment trying to match up to the bastard. No amount of sleepless nights at the anvil will ever bridge that gap, though. He's a genius. Plain and simple. The man Dravosht needed. But he took all his talent and left. Gifted and free. Is it any wonder I hate his guts?
The cinders would mean more coming from you.
I need to forgive him first. And that's not gonna happen.
Stubbornness.
Well, you know what they say. Oriflamme weren't built in a day and all that. These things take time. Especially when they involve two geezers who hold grudges tighter than their hammers. But what matters is, Blackthorn's got that twinkle back in his eye. And I'd call that a job well done.
So would I.
I reckon he's going to be at it a while yet, though, so why don't you head off without us? I'll see that the old git gets home safe and sound.
See that you both do. I'll save the cinders till then.
All right. It'll be a nice little surprise for him.
If it's knowledge you seek.
Gentlemen, I see you both made it home in one piece.
Yeah, well, we didn't want to outstay our welcome.
Stop talking, I gotta tell y'all something, by the way.
For a go on the bellows after you left. Everyone except Zoltan has. Didn't see hide nor hair of him.
Oh, but that reminds me. I have something for you.
Pico Cinder. How'd you come by this? And you're sure he wanted me to have it?
I'm sure. He didn't say so, but I think he wants to forgive you.
Huh. Imagine that. Yeah. You know I could never leave this place, don't you? Every time you put on mail, you and the curse breakers are trusting me with your lives. There's no greater honor for a smith than that. I'm not about to go crawling back to Zoltan for forgiveness, but I will make good use of his cinder. And if that helps save even a single life, then he'll have my gratitude. What was it you said he called me? Huh? A genius? And he spent sleepless nights trying to copy me, did he? Sounds like I better get to work. I've got a reputation to uphold.
It's good to see you back on form, Blackthorn.
I don't know how you pair put up with me sometimes, but I'm grateful all the same. Now, where was I? Oh yeah, about to put Zoltan back in his place.
Ain't got the art to tell him how similar they are. Stubborn bastards.
A little healthy competition should be good for him.
You're not wrong. Still, it's a shame him and Zoltan couldn't let bygones be bygones. No use grumbling about it now, though. Blackthorn's happy. Or as near to happy as he gets. That's good enough for me.
Alright. Ouroboros recipe unlocked. Ooh, Ouroboros recipe. Let's see what he can make me if I have the recipe. Probably gotta go with the carrot though.
Trouble with your gear, or St. Fornian, do you?
Oh, the Ouroboros is a sword. And what is the Ouroboros? Oh, there it is. I need stone tongue? Well, that's a hunt thing, so I'll run into it eventually.
And
If it's knowledge you seek,
Cole said it was an army of Akasha.
Thank goodness you're back. Taya looks like she's about to collapse.
Is this what you needed?
Yes, it is. Thank you, Clive. I'm loath to give a patient Alicia, but Taya's right. Sometimes it's all we can do. A single dose dulls even the most agonizing pain, and all other sensation with it. It may be a gentle way to die, but it is death nonetheless. I wish there was another way.
How are you feeling?
Light, mid-here. Drifting on waves.
Good. Just relax. Let the waves carry you to a better place.
Thank you, Taya. I'm so proud of you.
He's gone. Thank you, Rodrigue. And you, Clive?
I'll see that he's properly laid to rest.
The man you helped today was my mentor, back in the Southern Isles, on the front lines of some meaningless war. I was still a child when they shipped me to their triage tents, to treat the wounded with my gift. But in such blighted lands, I was next to useless. Until he taught me the true physicker's art, that is.
An art we would be lost without.
Tears of mercy were his gift to the bearers of the world. A respite from the agony of the curse's end.
And a kindness Sid would have approved of.
You know as well as I what life is like for a bearer soldier. Marched from one battle to the next, never knowing which might be your last. A commander may care nothing for the bearer spent in his service, but my mentor's gift gave the dying one fleeting moment of tranquility before the end. I've no tears left, Clive. I've seen too many of my friends taken. Something needs to change. And we need to be the ones to change it.
And we will. I promise.
I hope so.
Alright, so 2 quests down. Now I gotta do the hunt, and then it'll be on to main missions. Which the hunt is where? Oh, there we go. Now we got quite a bit of a run ahead of us. Of course, I got access to my chocobo.
Come on.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I done ran past it. Shit.
Be safe.
Oh god, it's Rooster when he hasn't eaten all day. Anyway.
Couldn't have been just any more monk at this. All right then.
Not the X. Oh. Oh god. Not the black stuff. Oh! Ooh, wait, how far does that reach? Oh god, oh god, oh god. It reaches far! Ooh. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Woo! 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 Don't do this. Bitch. This bitch farted on me. Whoa! Ooh! Oh, so he's gonna keep digging, okay. Bitch. What? I keep forgetting I can just burn this. Ow. Bitch. You bitch. Emo. Eat all this shit. Oh, and just went for Burrow. Okay. God, you big bitch. That was a bad counter. Didn't mean to do that. Didn't mean to do that at all. I thought I'm still on fucking, what you call it. Well, he's about dead, so I might as well go and crank it back. Oh, that was bad. Oh, he just went straight into the fucking... Bitch. That was fun. Marble tendril and marble warble flower.
That was definitely anything but ordinary. Now, let's get this vine back to the yard.
Damn it. Gonna do a quick up, up, and like the last 30 minutes. Alright. And back home. To the highway. Okay. I'm gonna talk to her because I need to resupply anyway.
Still alive, are you? Go on then. It'd better all be here. You'll not find a better price than that. You're rubbing me blind, you know.
He's a surly soaker.
Sid, I can't help but notice that your satchel is twitching in a most violent manner.
Here. It's your problem now.
What an amazing specimen. The flesh positively throbs with vitality. If I can successfully graft this to the Morganbeards... When I successfully graft this to the Morganbeards, I suspect the results will be immediate. I shall begin at once. It is just as I hoped. Witness how the Morganbeards have taken to the blighted soil, how they bloom with heretofore unseen vigor. Why, I dare say such a vine graft would yield similar results when applied to other specimens as well.
I'm glad I could be of assistance.
You've not only helped us, Sid, you've saved us. Do you recall the extract with which I provided you before? I took a moment to distill some more, but this time with the petals from the invigorated Morganbeards. And would you believe? Its potency has nearly doubled. You must accept this phial as thanks for your assistance. The rest, I shall give to Taya.
Beautiful. I wanted to tell what I wanted to tell you guys that just came to my fucking like brain. Liza P comes out this month. And I'm like, what the fuck? So and I'm like, the fuck? So granted the type of game that it is, I'm gonna save it for October. Because I do have a game I do have planned, which is the Dragon Quest game, which starts at the end of the month. Which it may take me until about the middle of October, but I will be playing Liza P in October. Let's see. Necessary for further increase the consumable potency. Oh, so now I heal more and I heal harder. Potion potency plus. Going to play a 6 and oh, dude, I don't know if you've seen. I don't know if you've seen me play Triangle Strategy. That game's fucking fun. And the one thing I know you're gonna love about it is like the decisions you make not only affect you and what you have going on, but it affects literally everything around you. How pretty much I wish more games would do. But like, yeah, I decided to like, and this doesn't happen in the game, but this is just out of ritual. Like I killed the king. And yeah, I'm more fucked up, but now, not only is the kingdom fucked up, but now this allows for this other kingdom to invade this kingdom because they have no king. Oh yeah, there are hella cutscenes in the beginning. Now, I ain't gonna lie, triangle strategy is... God damn it. Triangle strategy is cutscene heavy. Like, honestly, it's just as bad as this game. But only because it's a strategy game, and they try not to overload you with so much strategy and want to actually tell a story. Which I'm okay with. I ain't gonna lie, Triangle Strategy was a really good game for me to stream. Because I was looking for... Excuse me. Something to kind of just push the time over, because I was kind of like burnt out from the game I played before. So I kind of needed a game to kind of just play itself while I figure out the shit afterwards. The Ironworks.
I were right, Clive. My dad had it all worked out.
He'd be proud of you, Mid. His writings may have helped, but this achievement is all yours. Can we catch them?
The Iron Yard's one of the largest, fastest vessels ever built. And it won't help she has the wind at her back. Any other ship would be hard-pressed to keep pace with her, let alone reel her in. But this isn't any other ship. This is the Enterprise! And the world's never seen anything like my dad's engine.
It certainly hasn't.
Clive, what do you know of Barnabas Tharm?
Only what the bards sing. That he sailed to Ash from southern lands. That it was his mastery of the blade which won him the throne. And that his sword, Odin's sword, can sever the very threads of creation. But don't lose any sleep over a last tilt. We'll do what we must to survive.
What we must.
The light! I thought this cove was meant to be hidden. Mid! Company!
Eh?
We'll hold them off until the ship is ready. But hurry!
Bollocks! All hands! Man your stations!
Alright, take your time, Rooster. Enjoy your dinner.
Everyone with me? Here they come.
Could give her. Behind me, Lord Rosfield. I'll take care of these fuckers. Behind? I'll have you know, earth-breaking here. One struck fear into the heart of every man in the twins.
Silent stone! It's over.
That was easy enough.
All right, you lousy lot. Get your asses on board. She's ready to sail.
You heard the captain. Clive.
But I thought he was...
No, this asshole again?
Then it is as I feared. Sleipnir is no man, but a creation of Odin.
Sleipnir is Odin's spear.
Phoenix's fiery fundament. Have you no normal enemies?
Oh, great.
Up for another round? Of course we are. Right, Lord Rosfield? A boy, there was a time people called me the Executioner. Those are my odds. No matter, heads will roll all the same. Mate, new plan! You leave, we follow!
Follow? Swimming, are you? Oh, bugger me! Weigh anchor! Engine's dead slow ahead!
Have care, my friends. 'Tis not blood that runs through Megan's veins. These foes will not fall easily.
But they will fall. Like oaks before a woodman's axe. Good thing I brought one!
How long are we meant to keep this up?
As long as it takes. Unless you have a better idea. Well, I've already killed at least 5 of the bastards. Fuck it. Let's do the lot.
Should we make for the ship?
Not yet. Wait for my signal.
In your own time, Clive!
Right, run for it!
Excuse me.
Now, mate!
Alright, engine full ahead! And hold on tight!
Aldea. And here you.
What do you want?
That's quite a mess you've made. And wholly unnecessary. You are my offering to Mythos. I would not see you damaged.
Now back to your stations! Every bell spent treading water puts another league between us and the galleon.
I don't suppose Mid has a spare engine? Since you rose from the grave, my fortunes have plummeted. Are you absolutely certain of this quest of yours, Clive? The foes you face are as terrible as they are numerous.
Aye. And they'd have us live and die on their terms, which should answer your question.
Ha! You have that same stubborn look as your father did when he set his mind to something. On the battlefield, I am but a single axe. A deadly one, mind, but a single one nonetheless. Yet what you require is 1,000, and I believe my old friend in Brandalar can provide them. Take care, Clive. I have many more tales of your father's exploits to share. And I cannot very well do that if you're dead. Again.
Good luck, Uncle. And may fair winds attend you.
As for you, Joshua, take care.
I shall do my best, Uncle.
Farewell, my nephews. When next you see me, it shall be with an army at my back.
Refresh and tell me what happens. If it's still nothing, I'll have to refresh my capture card. And also, you're right. You should be able to fly.
Do keep up, my boy.
Well, we can't have him showing us up now, can we?
We would never hear the end of it.
One side. Holding him. Oh wait, he's alive. My boy's alive. I thought he died.
Breaker of mercy.
Holy shit.
All this. What have I done?
Damn, I'm shocked he lived. Still delayed? Okay, hold on. Let me pause this. And we're gonna do this. That. Alright, let me know what happens after this. When we get the next cutscene.
There's a lot of sea between here and Waloed, but any ship heading north has to round Zemeckis and put through the Narrow. Maintain our current bearing north-northeast, and we'll catch the Black Galleon before she vanishes again.
What's to prevent her from circling around Ash from the south?
With these winds in those waters, it'd taken forever and a fortnight to reach Stonehenge.
Mid knows what she's talking about, Clive. Better than any of us lot, anyway. I say we do as she tells.
Sails on the horizon.
She's ours. Look alive, boys! Full ahead! And keep those furnaces fed!
Aye! Do you feel that,
Jill?
All hands! Battle stations!
Fortnite? I can't stand you doing it.
Can do.
And I'm glad I fixed it. Had to refresh the old capture card.
Where one leads, so does the other follow. A bond of consciousness which joins them, condemning both to the same fate. Yet my every attempt to strike it from their hearts serves only to tighten its hold. fascinating. But then, there is naught my blade cannot sever.
Great Gregor's gas!
I'll admit, Odin's cool as fuck. So far.
Hard a port! Heads down, you brutes! And brace for impact!
It's now or never.
I'll find her.
Bloody hell! How to stop it!
Through the maelstrom. Here we go. Actually, before we start this, I'm going to take my small break because I'm already about 4 minutes from it. So I'm going to go in and stand up, walk around, at least try to walk around, and catch you guys in a bit. And also these fucking jams, chat. Listen into them. Jesus Christ, listen to this. I like it. Alright, chat. I done sat my ass back down. Whew, let's get to this shit. Okay.
Where did you hide her, Barnabas?
must be here somewhere. Jill!
You came.
Get back!
Clive, how did you...
I'll explain later. Hands! Can you walk?
Out of here I can.
Stand still!
Phoenix. Are you not the dominant of fire? I see naught before me but a guttering flame.
Oh god, he went full Odin. But his horse doesn't have 6 legs. Fake horse.
In earnest then.
Jeez, man, it's parting the sea like he's Moses out here. And now he lost his ship. He's about to get swallowed up. But Clive and Clive and Jill on this ship, so they're gonna need to get the hell out of there. and the sea stays parted. What the fuck? It'll just collapse back on itself? I wouldn't like none of this at all.
Can you go on?
I think so. But to where?
What did you do to Joshua?
The Phoenix? Oh, I expect he will survive. This consciousness in which you coil your feeble souls is grown thick with desperation. And thus has my master turned to my blade. The world will soon be painted in black. And all that live shall gather in death's autumn wake.
Not if we remove the cause of this misery. Not if we destroy the last of the Mother Crystals and restore balance to the world.
Come. Do you truly think it's so simple? The blight is inevitable. Not even the Almighty might stop its endless march. Your efforts will avail us naught. Naught, that is, but suffering. You must embrace the truth, Mythos. Accept your place with the Lord.
Keep it. As long as there's a chance, there's a choice.
Ever led astray by your blind resolve.
Now, it is time you learn the inevitability of your divine fate. However much it may hurt.
Get as far away as you can.
Clive, no.
Trust me, Jill.
Here we go. Okay, so I dodged that. My game said, nah, no dodging.
Oh, but we do. If only to remind you of your duty. Defend yourself.
Okay, we gotta. Next time he does that, just move.
In the short time since our
Again, I'm dodging that. They're just not letting me dodge that.
Yet as a vessel, I fear my lord will still find you lacking.
Well done, Tom.
Raise your cup all this fire and fury. And for what? Stopping the blight. A foolish notion fed to you by a foolish man. How dare you? You know naught of this world nor of our place in it. If our fates were so easily written, we would all be gods. Are you ready? I have seen enough.
not sway you. There are other means of persuasion that
Ow. I guess it wasn't no breaking that, no much as much as that damn tried. I guess that was just meant to happen.
Yield so soon. Never.
Clive!
Do you not see? Your iron will weighs you down, dragging you ever further from your purpose.
And what is my purpose?
Mythos. Who are we? What are the dominants? The breath of the Creator still warm on our lips. We carry his light that we might guide the masses in his name. We are but mighty acts of God.
We are more than that.
You would be nothing without what he has granted you. The power we wield is his, and yet every time we draw upon it, it wears away at our very being. It breaks us. It unmakes us, that its immaculate aspect might reveal itself. The icon. It is too much for even his chosen few. Apart from you, Mythos, you wield the might of many, yet your body does not answer for its avarice.
What are you saying?
What I am saying is that we dominants are a means to an end. We were created for you, that you might drink deep of our strength and thereby fulfill your divine purpose.
Which is?
To feed. As you would know, could you only look beyond the walls of your prison of self-regard. As long as you choose to ignore this, you shall never penetrate my defenses. Still, you may take solace in the fact that you are not alone in your plight. The chains of volition shackle all of mankind, but there is yet cause to rejoice. For the Lord, in his mercy, has taken pity on his flawed creations, and shall see them restored to their proper forms.
And what exactly would that be?
Why, loyal servants to God.
No.
Manners, Lord Rossfield? They are men, like you and me. Albeit ones unburdened by the wills that drive our kind to madness. They are pure. They are divine.
You mean to turn everyone Akashic?
Not turn, Mythos. Turn back. For too long has mankind been led astray by their clamorous wills. It is time they return to a world of quiet equality, where they might once more know salvation.
Salvation! And abandon everything we hold dear!
We don't need your salvation. We'll save ourselves, and we'll do it on our own terms. Not yours. And not your gods!
With every defiant expression of your will, the tighter the chains of consciousness become. But perhaps that fact may be put to use.
Clive!
Oh god, the water's closing in.
The faster it binds you to the remaining dominance, the stronger your hunger will become. Until it leads you back to the only answer there ever was. Mayhap not by the path my master intended, but back all the same.
Ash is not far. I could freeze a path.
You're in no fit state.
Probably not, but I can try. Don't look back!
I'm invested. It's like fight 102 for this fucker. That was a fun fight though, nonetheless. Shadowcast, Western Ash. Oh, so we made it. All things considered.
I hope the others are safe.
The Enterprise was clear of the gap when we fell. They made it, Jill. And they will have seen the ice, where it led. We need only wait till dawn. This is the second time Barnabas has bested me. I'm powerless against him.
Oh, so we just naked on the beach,
There
huh?
really is nothing else for it but to give yourself to his master. Only you won't do that. The Clive I know would never do that.
So you believe? But do you really know me? If what Barnabas said was true, then
This is now Berserk.
I'm more monster than man. And each time I summon the flames from within, I burn away the things that make me who I am.
Do you, though? Think of what you've used that power for. Of all the people you've saved. It doesn't matter how or by whom it was granted, only how you choose to use it. And you've chosen to use it for good, haven't you?
Welcome back, Rooster.
I've also used it to kill. What if that's my purpose? What if it's all I'm good for?
I made it perfect timing. Oh my.
You're still that same boy I grew up with. Always so eager to save everyone around you, and yet always so lone. Because you failed to realize the one thing that needed saving most of all.
Yes, sir.
You, Clive. You.
You never once took the time to save yourself.
Myself. I think I might be beyond saving.
No one is beyond saving, provided they want to be saved. You fight to survive. And you survive so that you may protect those you love. It's what you do. What you've always done. And I know you're not about to change. So I'm going to help you. To give you what you need to protect us all.
Jill. Are you sure? If this is what you want, then...
Don't worry, Clive. It is.
Oh, so now we're getting the powers of Shiva. How interesting.
This burden, I'll give you the strength to bear it alone.
But I'm not alone. These burdens I carry, my sins, my pain, my sorrow, I see now that they are all a part of me.
Okay, Domo and Kashi. Not kiss and make a baby.
If I am to continue on, having pledged my life to those I love, then I will gladly bear your burdens too.
Ah! Rooster, hush. You are ruining the moment.
Clive.
I promise you, Jill, we will find a way to escape this fate. Find a way to save each other. That we might one day look upon the moon again, together.
And I promise you, Clive, that I will be there, no matter what you must become.
I know. I never thought a smile could bring me so much joy.
About fucking time they kissed. I think the first time they were about to kiss, it got interrupted by Gav, I think. I heard of sex on the beach, but I thought it was a drink. Now do the other part. I can't stand you, Rooster. Ooh. Parker's like, I had to see all of that last night. I want to sleep longer to forget.
What of Barnabas? Do we pursue him?
No. Our paths will cross again soon enough. Whether we like it or not. Besides, there is something we must do first.
Of course. Drake's spine. The last mother crystal.
The Einherja is at the bottom of the sea. Waloed won't dare move on Storm without her. But they know we're coming now. We'll need a plan. And a damn good one at that.
Then let's go home and find one. Ash will have to wait.
Mid says Odin split the sea in two. She's always been partial to a tall tale. But there's tall, and then there's tall.
I struggle to believe it myself.
I see your uncle isn't with you.
He stayed with the Enterprise. After our brush with the Einherja, she was in urgent need of repair. And my uncle knows a shipwright in Randalar. We're to join him there when we're ready to sail for Ash.
You sure that's wise? Last I heard, the place was still overrun with Akashic.
Show me a city where that isn't true. Ultima's plague is spreading.
We're running out of time, aren't we? We've done our best to shore up that hideaway. But I doubt a few planks will stop what's coming. Still, we'll keep at it. Every little helps, I suppose.
Let's hope so.
I don't mind your humor, Rooster. Across the Narrow. The power of ice. Clive has claimed a portion of Icon Shiva's essence. Attuning with Shiva not only changes the elemental aspect of Clive's magic spells, but also allows access to several new iconic abilities, such as Ice Age, which forcefully knocks back enemies great distances. Shiva's iconic feat, Cold Snap, can be used to swiftly move left, right, forward, back, or either dodge attacks or close in on an enemy. Oh, okay, I see. Up, 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 up. Okay, got it.
I should visit Joshua, assuming Talia will allow it.
Let me check out her abilities. And the last one will be Odin. So let's check out Shiva. Shiva. Now of course I'm gonna get diamond dust out here. Cool. Nice. Summon a colossal ice crystal that deals continuous damage to all enemies that become trapped inside. Ooh. Okay, we'll see what mastering it does. Increases permafrost duration. Frostbite. Oh, so it causes a passive status when you dodge with Cold Snap. Okay, I'll check that out. Oh, that's cool. You get to actually pull them towards you. Okay. That's Ice Age. Okay. It's a good AoE ability. I like this one. I'm gonna upgrade this. Actually, I'm gonna master this because this is a good ability. Let's see. Ice Age is pretty cool. I'm trying to think, will I ever use it? I like this move, and I like this move. Oh, I get to pull more people in because I upgraded it. Okay. So that's a good AoE ability. I guess it's gonna be good for single, and this can also be good for single. I'll check it out. I'll use more stuff. But I know I'm putting Diamond Dust on it because that shit looks cool. That's a good AoE ability. Actually, these two seem the best ones. This one and this one, but this one doesn't seem bad. And this one's pretty good. But, I'm more interested in these three. We go ahead and... it's funny enough that Bahamut stuff isn't as appealing as it should be to me. Like, it's really not. It's gonna change Ice Age for Diamond Dust. Actually, let's change it up. There and there.
How may I help you today, Clive? Come to claim your just desserts? All yours. All done?
Oh, no new hunts yet? Oh, I got more fucking additional quests, so that's good. I got those quests that give me stuff. So, but let me see, is there anything more? Yep, because I got those. I got a quest here, got a quest there. Damn, I got several side quests. But let me do the ones here first. These are important.
Heard the bad news then, did you?
What bad news?
About Dravost. Blackthorn's old haunt. With the forge and all that. Well, anyway, the mines just down the road from there are spewing out ether like no one's business.
And the village?
Safe from the flood for now, but they've got other problems. Akashic. Every creature in the area is either turned or on the way to turning, apparently. Zoltan and the others are living on borrowed time. They need help, and quick. Doris sent a few curse breakers to keep an eye on things, but there's only so much a couple of scouts can do. Except get eaten. If something ain't done soon, the old place will be overrun.
I won't let that happen.
Didn't think you would.
Does Blackthorn know?
I thought it might be better if he didn't. He'd only do something stupid. You reckon we should tell him?
No. It's better this way.
Yeah, well, I can't stand about knowing what's happening out there, so I'm off. I'll see you in Dravost.
tell me we've run out of pepio nuts and all.
So what do I owe the honour? So, what'll it be?
Oh, the ice brand. Nice. Craft it.
Not bad, if I do say so myself. Anything else?
Ooh, look at it. Looks neat.
Have you tried Molly's lemon tarts?
Canva lost.
Miss, can we read Miss Editor's story for our lessons?
Yo, what's up,
With
Joker?
Canva in the hands of Akashic,
You missed the good part.
we need to find another port.
Ah, Sid. Just the man I was hoping to see. Did you have a mo?
Don't tell me. You need more bomb ash.
Oh no, we still got plenty of that left. I'm working on bringing another one of the Chief's designs to life. This time, it's a new smelter. It's got a reverberatory hood over the top for additional thermal amplification and a system of reciprocal recirculatory regenerators that let's just say it gets very blimmin' hot. A heck of a lot hotter than anything Blackthorn's got in his forge, that's for certain. Only mithril engines get hotter, and you can't chuck ore in one of them and get metal out the other end. Trouble is, we won't be able to make out of any old rubbish neither. We need the good stuff. And I hear you once helped Helena get her hands on exactly that. Any chance you could help me too?
If it's for the good of the hideaway, I'd be happy to.
Oh, it is. I promise you.
So, what exactly is this good stuff you need me to find?
We've got a couple of examples here. Spherical echoes, we call them.
More fallen materials. So this smelter is similar to the mithril engine in more ways than one.
That's right. They're a bit like the thermal helms. Fallen ceramics deal with heat like nothing else, see? And what's more, they're directional, transferring heat from the inside to the outside. But these things, they're all outside. If we line the hood with them, they'll reflect the heat right back into the furnace. We've collected as many as we can, and I know where we can get the rest. Trouble is, they're all watched over by their bigger, uglier cousins.
So you want me to visit some ruins, destroy some echoes, and bring back the spheres they're guarding?
That's it in a nutshell, yeah. We're only 3 short, mind, and we know exactly where they are. There's one up Amber Way, in that ruin that they call Lost Plume, and another in the Silent South, over in Dalmekia. Last one is in the ruins of Advent, which is in the Empire.
All right then. Wish me luck.
Will do. I'll be keeping all my fingers and toes crossed.
How was she?
Oh, Mr. Hot.
So Dravost is still standing. For now, at least.
If you can swing a hammer.
Would you like to see my wares? Thank you. Certainly. Here you are. May we meet again.
Oh, you got a quest for me now, August?
Clive! You're here!
Oh no, same thing.
And the Akashic?
Mostly off to the north still. But I spoke to Doris's scouts and it turns out things
Oh,
are worse than
the
I
same
thought.
quest in the same area. Got it.
Swarms of them out there. Told old Snotty to be ready to seal the north gate. That should buy us some time if we need it. Enough for the villagers to barricade themselves inside their homes, at least.
Well done.
Welcome back, Sid. I'd never have guessed, you know. Not if August hadn't let slip. Who'd have thought that the savior of Dravost would turn out to be the realm's most infamous outlaw? Keen to help us out again?
I am.
Thought you could sneak off without me, did you?
Blackthorn.
Oh, what are you doing here?
One of the scouts couldn't keep his voice down. Unlike my best mate who didn't think I deserved to know. Zoldan, how long's it been? Long enough for us two to turn into a pair of old codgers, I see.
That your idea of an apology? Prick.
Don't listen to him. You only did what you thought was best. For the village and that.
I did, yeah. But that ain't the whole of it. Vulcan, our master, didn't leave the chiefdom to the two of us. He left it to me. The best blacksmith in Dravost, barring himself, of course. Bloody stupid tradition, in my opinion. If someone's got talent, you should let them practice their craft, not ask them to settle petty feuds and barter for grain. Our master wasted half his life that way. I wasn't about to let that happen to me.
So you wasted half of mine instead.
You're what Dravost needed. Under me and my precious ideals, this place wouldn't have lasted a year. So I left to devote myself to the work and spare you lot the consequences. I may be a selfish prick, but I only did what I felt I had to.
What you had to do was your duty!
Even if it meant we all starved?
Enough. This is no time for bickering. You can finish beating each other up once Dravost is safe.
Fine. I've said my piece anyway.
Yeah, so have I.
Sorry, Clive. I shouldn't have stuck my nose in. Short enough on time as it is. Still, give us a mo, would you? I need to get my head straight before any of them Akashic try to bite it off. You, ready for the off, then?
We can't afford to waste any more time.
Right you are. Might be worth having one last word with the scouts, though. Don't want any nasty surprises, do we? Oh, and Blackthorn, you and Zoltan might be better off staying inside the...
Akashic on the move.
How close are they?
Within sight of the walls, and there are more coming up from the mines.
What was I saying about nasty surprises?
They'll wash right over us if we stay out in the open. We're pulling back behind the gates.
Good idea. Get yourselves inside, but keep your weapons handy.
Understood.
I'm prepared to fight if I have to.
Well, let's hope you don't. That's our job. Once the scouts are inside, order your men to barricade the gates. No heroic last stands, you hear me? No fighting at all if you can help it.
August's right. I've seen what Akashic beasts can do to armor. The people here are tough and willing, but they ain't equipped to face what's coming.
I'm going out there. Start work on the gate as soon as I've left. I'll give you as much time as I can.
And if they kill you?
You evacuate. But it won't come to that. I promise.
You'd better be right.
Take good care of Dravost till I get back.
Leave it to me. And give those things what for, yeah?
All right. Which one of you's first?
Yeah!
Come here.
You're not getting past me.
Oh, this is definitely like a Final Fantasy 14 ass Chimera. I don't see how this like dodging with Shiva works. Oh, I see how it works. Okay. Ow. Oh, I'm dead.
There's a good boy.
I can't dodge that shit, can I? Ow. Really Ram's voice, so definitely Final Fantasy 14. Gotcha. Violet in. Oh, like Violet in, fucking. Violet in, blew out. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Yeah, you're dead now. Wooda! Hey, JoJo, this thing.
question is, did I miss any?
Man alive! You're still in one piece!
I slew as many as I could.
As many as I could, he says. The old bleeding lot, more like it. Well, almost.
Only almost.
Yeah, one or two did try to sneak over the wall. But we got the bastards, don't you worry.
Good. Though you do know, more will come in time.
In time, yeah. But we can think about them later. Let's get you back inside.
That's done. Then I gotta go get these spherical echoes.
Sid! You're even more fearsome than your reputation. Enough to give those Akashic monsters nightmares. I almost felt sorry for the wretched things. But mostly, I felt grateful. Dravoged won't forget what you did today.
I'm afraid I've only delayed the inevitable. There's no getting rid of that ether flood. Meaning that any living thing which stumbles into those mines will end up clawing at your walls again.
And that's if the flood don't spread. If it does, well, I hate to say it, but the village's days are numbered.
That may be, but we're staying just the same. With ether floods springing up all over, it's no less safe than anywhere, and more importantly, it's our home. We'll fortify the gates to the north, and I'll see that they're guarded day and night.
All right. Then we'll give you a hand shoring up those defenses.
As for you, Blackthorn, that's twice you've turned up when Dravos needed you. So, thanks.
I shouldn't have stayed away so long. And I shouldn't have left without talking it over with you first.
Too bloody right you shouldn't. Though I doubt I'd have listened. I always envied you. How you made everything look so easy when, for me, it was anything but. You leaving gave me the perfect excuse to hate you. And from that day on, I never once stopped to wonder what it would have been like if you'd stayed. But what you said earlier, it was true. You'd have been the death of this place.
Finally, something we can agree on. I hope you see the sense of it eventually. You kept this place alive.
Alive, perhaps. Wealthy even, but Dravoged isn't what it once was. Our work used to be the pride of Dalmekia. Now, we churn out the same rubbish day after day because it's easy and turns a profit. It's not about the craft anymore. I wouldn't send my sons to war wearing the shit most of our smiths are making. I've kept working, honing my skills, trying to lead by example, but no one sees the point. The average castle apprentice has as much passion for the craft as our current lot. Come back to us, Blackthorn. Remind Dravoged what a true master blacksmith looks like. I'll even man those bellows of yours if it means we can work at the same forge again.
That's a kind offer. Kinder than I deserve. And I wish I could accept, but I'm needed elsewhere. There's people who trust their lives to my steel, and I daren't let them down.
Fair enough.
But that doesn't mean I couldn't visit from time to time. Let's see if we can't rekindle this town's passion for the craft, shall we?
I'd like that.
Just be sure to tell Snotty to let me in the next time I come calling, yeah?
Knowing him, he'd let you in anyway. Blackthorn. The Master Smith turned outlaw, back in my good graces. I never thought I'd see the day.
I'd say that went pretty well, wouldn't you?
Even better than I'd hoped.
Sid, I've got something for you.
Right there we go.
And this is?
A token of our lasting gratitude. But I'm of a mind to make you a far grander gift. Designs for a certain sword have been passed down from chief to chief for generations.
Now hold on, Zoltan. There's a reason no one's made that blade in centuries. There's not been a craftsman equal to the task. I'll admit your cinders make impressive steel, and I've learned to own an edge Odin will be proud of. But the engravings on that thing are enough to make a jeweler cry. And they're not just for show, either.
Have you forgotten what brought you back to Dravozd in the first place? A certain ring? I knew I'd never surpass you with the hammer and tongs. So I turned my hand to a different kind of metalwork. Between the two of us, I'd say we're the equal of any master craftsman ever to have graced a forge.
You know what? I think you might be right. Clive, you wouldn't mind if Zoltan came back to the Hideaway, would you?
He's more than welcome, as long as he can keep our secret.
Right. Zoltan, get your tools. We've got a legend to forge.
I'll see what this sword is. Hopefully I can make it.
Come back.
Oh, don't tell me we've run out of papio nuts and all.
Ah, the man himself.
We were just about to make a start on that sword I promised you.
It's funny, but none of this would have been possible without your help. You remember Camille? We'll be using his leather work for the grip. The steel, meanwhile, will be tempered in a fire, burning the cinders you charmed out of old Zoltan here. And that whetstone from the Outer Isles? That'll be what gives the blade its edge. And the final flourish will be my talented colleagues' engraving.
A team effort led by the greatest blacksmith alive.
Now, save that talk till the thing's finished, yeah? Right. I'm ready if you are.
To the bellows it is then.
Sometime later.
Well, bugger me. We actually did it.
Huh, so I get a new sword from this. Worth it.
The sword to end all swords.
Ragnarok.
Ragnarok.
It's quite something.
I trust you'll take good care of it.
Just got the fucking blade not long ago
Both of you.
that I made from Blackthorn.
So, does this make you pair the greatest craftsman alive then?
This? Nah. This was just following the footsteps of the greats of old. It'll take more than that to earn us our place in history. But we're up for the challenge. Here.
A list of materials.
Zoltan and I got talking on the long road back from Dravozd.
We reckon with those items there, we could craft something even better than the Ragnarok.
No.
Something worthy of a legendary outlaw like yourself.
That's a weapon I'd like to see. You leave this list with me.
I was hoping you'd say that.
One legend at a time, eh, lads? Before you start on the next, who fancies raising a cup to friendship reforged?
Good idea. No more drinking to forget my past. It's about time I had something to celebrate.
Then tap the kegs! Vulcan's boys are on their way!
Vulcan, Norse god of smithing. And 42. It's called Goddard. I'm not gonna say that name, but I do have the Ragnarok now. Gutterdamarug? Gutterdamarug? The Demarag? Let me see if I can make it first. I doubt I can, but let's see.
Trouble with your gear, or... Well, if it hadn't been... What's saying Fornian, do you?
Okay, I need one more Orichalcum. I need the Dark Steel. And primitive Battle Horn. So pretty much one's a hunt item. I'll get the other two as I keep going through other shit. Oh yeah. Oh, and I need the Ragnarok to make the Gutterdamarug. Oh, these are both hunt items. Okay.
Anything else?
Nice. New sword.
Don't tell me we've run out of Papio nuts and all.
Whew. I'm gonna do this last side quest and I'm gonna call it. There's a lot of shit going on. I got quests everywhere. And I gotta travel here, here, and here for the next side quest. So yeah, I'm definitely about to do this last one and call it. Christ.
I'll need to deal with these ones first.
spherical echo. This is it. Right then. Just two more to find. Let's go.
Yeah, I'd be better off going that way than take my ass over.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Fly, Ambrosia. Wait, damn, I missed my turn a long time ago.
I needed that. One to go.
Nothing like a little unrest.
Why, your stall is
Ready, go? All right.
Bring my chocobo into a tree. I'm sorry, chocobo.
This might take a while. Thanks, Gal. That's better. You're finished. Get off. That's all of them. Owen can uncross his toes now.
Alright, got all this shit.
covered in nicks and lumps. The lot.
Damn, Jimmy can get food. Oh wow, so JP just out here being busted, huh? you wrote that earlier and I'm just now responding, I've been in the zone with this game, paying attention, making sure I'm going the right way, listening, etc. My bad if I've been silent most of the damn time.
Ah, Sid. Wasn't expecting you back so soon. So, is it good news or bad?
Good, thankfully. Here.
Ah, that's brilliant! Thanks a blimmin' million! I'll fit 'em to the smelter right away! May I present to you the Telemon Furnace! Ain't bad, is she?
She's a beauty.
You saved my bacon again, Sid, and I ain't about to let your good deed go unrewarded.
It's fine, really. My bag's flexible enough already.
Oh, don't say that. I'm sure I can make a few improvements to it yet.
You could just buy me a bigger...
How about that clasp? Looks a bit stiff. Reckon you could loosen it up and make some more room? And I reckon I know how. With a new alloy we've been working on. The Telemon Furnace was just what we needed to perfect it. It's a metal, see? So it's lovely and strong, but it's also, well, stretchy, if you can believe it.
Stretchy metal. Well, if you insist.
That is the spirit. You'll love it, I promise. So, what do you reckon?
It's actually quite ingenious. Thank you, Owain.
Shh, don't mention it. You earned it. And I wanted to get some practice in using that metal anyway. Reckon we'll have all kinds of uses for it around the hideaway. Can't think of any right now, but that's our job, innit? Dreaming up new ways to make life easier around here. Maybe even out there, too. One day, the whole world's gonna know about the inventions you've helped us put together. That bag of yours will be the first of many. You mark my words.
They'll hardly believe their eyes, I'm sure.
So I can carry more stuff. Good. Inventory maximized. With 2Ds.
How do you split the sea?
Alright, chat, this is the end of the stream. We're going to buy shit, but I want to thank everybody for showing up and showing out. Thank you, Rooster. Thank you, Warza. I'm not Roser. Thank you, Rooster. Thank you, Dew Hunter. Thank you, Juke, for stopping by the stream tonight. And of course, to all my lurkers and passer guys. Passerbys, you all have been a great audience tonight. I'll see y'all on Thursday, 8 p.m. EST.
It'd better all be here.
I will have more videos up tomorrow, or at least try to. There's going to be no fucking promises. I'm just going to try to get some up on tomorrow. And if I don't, there will be some, there will try to be some at least before the week's end. Again, there won't be a stream on Friday because I will be going out of town to do some stuff. But I will be back. Well, actually, no, I go in the morning, so I might stream. I might still stream on Friday. Just depends on when I get back home, get my ass some sleep because I'm gonna be tired from the trip, and then wake my ass back up. So there may or may not be a stream on Friday. Keep posted. Like I said, check my Twitter or my Twitter X. I hate the X. Give me back my bird. But
Come again.
I'll definitely be back to you guys ASAP. But with all that said, good night, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, or whatever time of the day it is for you. My name is John. Again, thank you all very much for being here tonight. I'll be back on Thursday, 8 p.m. EST. And of course, if you aren't following my Twitter, not my Twitter, but my Facebook, not my Facebook. If you aren't following my YouTube, check it out. I'm putting up all of my VODs there. I'm trying to go on and get all this up because I have everything for my Dragon Quest, Dragon Quest playthrough. My Dragon Quest Treasures playthrough, I'll put that up after this is up. Because I think I may just take a week off. Instead of just one streaming day, I might just take a week off to just do videos for Dragon Quest. So I can just kind of focus on that. And not have to worry about having enough sleep to stream. And then come back and, you know, etc, etc. But, again, that's Thursday, 8 p.m. EST. Y'all have a nice rest of y'all night. Laters.